Hello, our SeptaSOAREous.
I'm Septa.
I'm Soar, and this is us.
SeptaSOAREous
Rex! And today, we are diving into coldrain, which is a Japanese metalcore band. I'd probably label them metalcore. We love these guys so much. We did a cover by them.
Did.
The name of it was Mayday. It was an intro to Fire Force. I can't remember which opening it was, but it was the intro to it. And not only did we do a cover of it, but Masato, the lead singer, saw the cover and liked it.
He did.
It was awesome because this is literally one of our favorite bands from the past few years. Can't get enough of them, and we're so excited because they're going to be releasing an album next month.
Yeah.
Oh man, very soon. It's June 22nd right now, and they'll be releasing it in July 6th.
Yes. And the album is called Non-Negative. But this is their song Before I Go with the official music video. And we have been chomping at the bit to watch this, but we really wanted to share it with you guys because we wanted to share a piece of ourselves and some of our favorite music with you and see what you thought. And we have no idea what this is going to sound like. I don't know what sound they're going for on this album. And I am very excited to find out.
Their last album was so good. Oh man, every single song I loved so much. So they have some big shoes to fill. I don't know. A lot of times when I hit an album like that where I love every single thing on it, they rarely ever follow that up. And that's not me being mean to anybody. It's just, sometimes an album hit in a specific point in your life where everything just mixes together into a perfect
experience.
Exactly.
Like Wasting Light.
Yeah. Wasting Light's Foo Fighters, but that album, definitely my favorite Foo Fighters album, and they've not topped it since. I love that album to death.
It is a really good album.
There's a few. Maybe one day we'll share our list of
favorites
of favorite albums.
And that could be so fun.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that one day. But
you'll just learn how weird my taste in music was for a very long time.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just really excited to show you guys some coldrain. But before we share this with you,
you know what you gotta do, guys. You gotta like. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and drop some comments. Let us know. Have you heard of coldrain before? Are you excited? Because we are very excited.
If you guys want uncut or uninterrupted, head to our Patreon because that will be there. And also, if you want the full experience, the link is in the description always.
Yes. So make sure that if you like it, you head on over to their channel and support them. Yeah. Let them know that you love them and you're supporting their new album.
Converse, bro.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so right off the bat,
yeah,
I have to point out the sound, a little throwback for me.
Okay.
It's not like an insane throwback. It's making me think of kind of like, I don't know, like Avril Lavigne.
Okay.
Kind of vibes.
Sure.
Or like Simple Plan. Maybe it's just that beat. It's because it's the simple.
Yeah. Well, because you have the drums, the way that they contrast with the guitar and like the lick, I think definitely gives it a throwback vibe to it. Whereas the more like urgent percussion section with the more laid back guitars, like you think of, like you're saying, Avril Lavigne, Blink-182, that kind of stuff. It definitely sounds like they are influenced by some mid 2000s pop punk type stuff. Definitely, I agree with you. I also want to point out I love their production so much. Always the drums just punch so hard. I don't know. I know they've had multiple different producers. I'm not sure if it's the same one working on this album as the last one, but they've always had very, very punchy drums. And I personally really like it. I know there's a lot of people out there who think it's overproduced and they don't really like it. It doesn't give like a raw enough sound. But personally, I absolutely love it. And this drummer is amazing.
I know.
So I like the fact that they really make it punchy and you can hear it because I feel like he deserves the recognition for what he can do. They also have this like it might be keys, it could be other guitars, like a panning type effect going on. I'll have to listen a little bit closer in a second, but I think that sounds cool too with everything going on.
They say the good die young, but I've already grown. Still just a boy at heart in search of the unknown. I'm still holding on for good.
His voice is amazing.
Yeah. I love hearing his voice now and then listening back to like their first album from I can't remember what it was, but it was a while back. His voice has grown so much. Definitely one of my favorite voices in the hard rock metal scene right now. I love it so much.
It's so good. Very warm tone, especially on those lower notes. I'm still holding on. Like it's just nice and rich. I just really like it. I feel like he's caressing my ears.
I am loving the like ambience that they're creating. Because yeah, it sounds like one guitar is holding just a main lick and the other one has like a flange on it, which is creating like a panning effect. Sounds super cool.
Some days it feels like it's a test.
I like those shoes too.
Yeah, I do too.
These days I tell myself it's not over till it ends. I'm still holding
Yeah. Yeah. There it is.
I don't want to stop after the build, but first of all, they have a great build. And because everything just comes in super nicely, the guitars are kind of laid back and chill, and then it's the wow, you know what I'm saying? Like really fills it out. His vocals, the way he pushes them a little bit more and gets the intensity, and then they hit
bit
that
of his fry going.
Yeah, and then they hit that pre-chorus riff. That riff, though. I just want more of it, man.
Yes. That resolve at the end.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I know. It was interesting. So they have like a flange on the guitars for the verses and the pre-chorus, and it sounds like it's still there for the chorus, but it's doing this pause like a but I can't tell if it's like if that's how they're actually playing it or if they have like a kill switch thing where it's like they're just like cutting the signal to or what. It sounds super cool. It's really interesting.
And I was noticing on his vocals, obviously, as soon as that build up hit, it was like there he is.
Yeah,
There he
absolutely,
is. And
yeah.
there's that voice. I enjoyed that he's throwing in some what I would call stadium vocals.
Yeah, the whoa, whoa.
Exactly.
So everyone's gonna want to sing to it.
Yes,
Yeah.
stadium vocals. So like something that's so easy for everybody to chant.
Right.
And it immediately made me want to see this song live. I want to go.
Hey, I really hope that they two are
I hope so too.
over here. That'd be so awesome.
I would lose my mind. Whew. Yes. Oh, and that resolve at the very end is just tasty.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
I know a memory will be all that is left of these places, faces.
I like his hair.
I do too. Like the little purple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that pre-chorus riff right there.
That looked so cool too.
I know. Yeah.
Visually, that's awesome.
I love how they're just like playing on a rock somewhere. It looks like,
I know.
and they're like, "Let's, let's have fireworks. You guys want fireworks?
Yeah.
Let's have some fireworks.
Yeah,
Let's
they're
just
like-
add that in there."
Let's play outside somewhere.
Yeah.
We're gonna have an insane amount of lights for when it gets dark. But we're gonna play all day. We're gonna film starting in the day, so we have all the day shots,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll have like the mid-light shots, and then once it gets dark, we'll have just these lights, and then we can do fireworks.
Yeah, and their lighting is beautiful throughout
It
like
is.
the entire thing,
It really is. They did a really good job. Talented videographer for sure. And they all kept up the energy as well, which is super important.
It's exhausting.
It's so exhausting.
It's so exhausting.
And listening to the same song over and over and over again. And
Playing it over and over again, singing it over and over again, and then like with the same energy performing it. Oh, Jesus.
yeah,
It
that
gets very tiring.
is very tiring.
Immediately, Foo Fighters. All my life I've been searching for something, something never comes, never leads to nothing.
Yes, definitely got that feel right there.
It's just a good way to build up, Just a thick guitar tone, some scratch.
And it's a good way to pull you back in after such an explosive chorus.
Yeah, 100%.
Because
Yeah.
then all of a sudden it's like a drop down. So you're like, wait, what?
You're like, what happened? What? And then
then
you're
you
just like
just
sitting there, you're like,
Just get a taste.
what's next?
Just get a little taste.
Exactly.
We win, we lose, Japan refused, we wait, I turn to live, to burn. We win, we lose,
Okay.
Japan refused, we wait, I turn to live, to burn.
Yes!
Ooh,
Yeah.
that bridge.
Yeah.
That bridge.
Super hype. And I don't know like what they're doing because they're doing like wow, 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 wow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it kind of sounds like they might be using a wah pedal to get the wow, 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 wow,
Maybe.
wow, wow, wow. Because
Yeah.
like you can probably get that with a slide, but the way that it just like curves, it sounds a little wah-y to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And also, I mean, classic. If you do halftime, full time, double time like they did, always makes it so hype.
Yes.
And then of course we finally got the Masato Screamies right there.
Yes, we got some screamies.
Thank God, because I love his screamies so much.
They are very unique and absolutely beautiful. I love
Yeah.
his screamies.
I do too.
I look forward to them every time.
Yeah. And it just like it depends on the song how much of it you get, but it seems like they did it was more of a tasteful an accent this time, which is totally fine because his singing is beautiful. Exactly. And then his singing, screaming is both beautiful. Love it.
And I am genuinely loving these visuals with the fireworks. It's getting some really cool shots in there.
I
and
agree.
I did enjoy some of the slow-mo shots that they threw in at the beginning of the bridge as well.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really cool touch.
Definitely. I would have such a great time just blasting some fireworks next to me. I'm just jamming out. Seriously? How could you not look cool doing that?
Oh, it's a good shot.
What's that? Is that rain or is that
I was about to go back. I think it was like pieces of fireworks raining
like
down.
the shrapnel from it.
Like the stuff that always lands in my eye.
Yeah, because I was like, look at all the fireworks they have. Like,
I think it was pieces of fireworks.
I think so too.
So overall, I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I loved it too.
It's so catchy. I am about to sing it all the time. So it's happening.
Yeah. Oh man. They've released 2 singles in the past, I don't know how many months. Few months. I'll just go with the few.
Yeah.
And I liked them, but I really liked this one. This one really stood out to me. I loved it. I thought it was super good. Their production, I always love so much every single time.
Yes, production spot on.
So yeah, no, definitely gonna be adding this to the playlist 100%.
Vocally, I thought it was a very strong performance for Masato.
I agree.
Beautiful, warm tone, and then the screams were on point. And it was a very powerful performance, and I think he nailed it.
Absolutely. He had some good harmonies in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was either the verses or the pre-chorus.
So lyrically, it was a very strong message just about resilience.
Of course, as musicians, it's hard not to think about it in a musician's way, to where it's like, keep fighting on, prove yourself. Even if I'm done soon, you're going to remember my name type of deal, but you can apply that to almost everything.
Yeah, and he's talking about how you may fail or fall or go up in smoke, but you're going to see his flame before he goes.
Exactly.
So he's going to make as big of a mark as he can before he goes. I wonder if COVID changed a lot of stuff in his life.
Mm-hmm.
That led him to start thinking about if artists and musicians might just like fade out and disappear since you couldn't be performing or anything.
Right.
So relevance just starts to fall to the wayside. So I wonder if that's like a fear that popped up in his head and that inspired him to write it.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe it's like with this album, we're coming back as strong as we can. Mm-hmm. And if this is our last album that we're relevant on or whatever,
going out with a bang.
He talks about I'm keep going till I'm 6 feet under. Of course, most people can relate to that. If it's your passion or something, you keep going and going and going and going, and you're just not going to stop. And someone out there is going to remember you. Like, I don't care. You're gonna remember. I don't care what happens.
And I think it was very fitting for the music video that they picked fireworks.
It completely makes sense. Them
Yeah.
just jamming and then just light off some massive fireworks, because you're like, those are awesome, and then they fade away.
Mm-hmm. But boy, do they fill up the night sky.
Kill the Silence is one of their other latest singles, and that was about bringing music back after the pandemic. So it does seem like he had some thoughts about it while everyone's locked down. They couldn't tour, they couldn't do anything. Is everyone just going to forget about me since I can't go out and do what I do? It's the same as like a YouTuber who burns out and like, I want to take like a month off, but is everyone just going to forget about me while I'm gone? Am I going to have an audience to come back to? I feel like he probably was thinking about that a lot for their music. But it seems like instead of letting it get him down, he's using it as a driving force to be like, what's up? I'm back. Let's go. We're about to party.
And they killed it. I think that song is spot on.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked all aspects. It was a good song.
Yeah.
Good song, good performance. I liked the video. It wasn't too complicated, but it made sense with the lyrical content.
Yeah, it still
Who
had
does
a really
like
good
fireworks?
tie-in. Agreed.
Yeah, they're pretty. So
Yeah.
they're pretty, and then you have Masato standing in front of them. Please, what more could I need?
So obviously, we loved it. We love Cold Rain. Please tell us your thoughts. Is this your first time hearing Cold Rain? Have you heard of them before? What did you think of the song? Is it something that you would normally listen to? Completely different? Did it maybe catch on in your head and you're going to sing it later like me? Please tell us everything down below. But thank you guys so much for being here and letting us share a piece of ourselves with you this time. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
And we love you. Stay beautiful.
Stay safe.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I can swim in the sea of blue with the flag of an
We're watching fireworks.